found the job through a friend of a friend. No application, no interview, just a cryptic message. They need someone to watch the night shift. Pays well. No phones allowed. Don't ask about the mannequins. It sounded ridiculous. But after my third eviction notice and 0 callbacks from anywhere else, I took it. The museum isn't on any map. No website. No signage. Just an old stone building tucked behind a Forest Service road a few miles outside of town. It looks like a castle someone forgot to demolish. No parking lot, no guests, no lights. I arrived just before sundown. An old man in a black suit met me at the side entrance. His eyes were glassy, and he spoke like he was reading from a script. You are to remain in the security office from midnight until 6 a.m. Do not leave the office. Do not look directly at the exhibits after midnight, and under no circumstances are you to interact with the figure in the glass room. Then he handed me a key card and left without another word. The inside was worse than the outside. No signs, no plaques, just long hallways filled with strange displays. Mannequins posed in old-timey clothing, dioramas of ancient rituals, taxidermied animals with too many eyes or not enough limbs. Everything smelled like dust and decay. The security office was a steel box in the center of the building. No windows, just 8 monitors and a flickering fluorescent bulb. The monitors showed live feeds of different parts of the museum. The Victorian room, the hunting hall, the infant wing, yes, that's a thing, and something called the observation chamber. All normal at first, unnerving but normal. Then midnight came. I heard it before I saw it. A click on monitor 3, then another. A shuffling sound on monitor 6. I watched as one of the mannequins, a tall man in a 3-piece suit, turned his head. Just slightly. Then his arm lifted. I stared in disbelief. No sound, no warning, just a smooth, unnatural movement. I flipped through the cameras. Another mannequin, this one a nurse holding a rusted syringe, was gone completely. Her display stood empty. In monitor 7, she appeared again, standing at the top of a staircase she hadn't been near before. And then she smiled. I nearly left right then, but I didn't. I couldn't. The door to the security office had locked from the outside at midnight. I hadn't noticed. At 12:42 a.m., the power flickered. When the monitors came back, they were different. They showed footage from the 1950s. Grainy black and white clips of people walking through the museum. Except the people were mannequins, and the exhibits were humans. In one feed, a living man banged on the glass of a display marked, "The Last Security Guard." He screamed silently as plastic-faced visitors passed by, laughing and pointing. Then the feed cut back to live footage. And the man in the suit on monitor 3 was now right outside the security office. I didn't sleep. I didn't blink. At exactly 6 a.m., the door unlocked with a click. I ran. Didn't grab my things. Didn't look back. But when I checked my phone, there were no missed calls. No timestamps. As if the last 6 hours never happened. I should have quit. But the next day, $600 in cash appeared in an envelope under my apartment door. I convinced myself it was a dream, that it couldn't be real. So I went back. Night 2, things were worse. The exhibits moved faster. More often. Some began to appear on the monitors where there were no cameras, like they were watching me. The observation chamber was now lit, revealing a glass cube filled with fog. Inside, a figure stood motionless, genderless, featureless, just a smooth white face and a thin body, taller than anyone I'd ever seen. At 3:12 a.m., the fog cleared briefly. The figure had turned. It was facing the camera. Its hand was pressed against the glass, and written in blood on the inside wall were the words, "Get out." On the third night, I broke the rules. I left the office. The power had died completely. The monitors were dark. I needed to know if I was losing my mind. I crept through the halls with a flashlight. Every display was empty. The mannequins were gone. Every last one. Then I heard footsteps. Soft. Barefoot. Following me. No matter where I turned, they stayed just behind me, never running, never stopping. I ducked into the infant wing. Inside were cribs, mobile toys, rusted rocking chairs. And in the corner, a mannequin in a tattered child's dress, her eyes hollow and wide. She was holding a real baby. It was crying, and its eyes were glass. I sprinted back to the office, but it wasn't there anymore. I ran in circles, every hallway turning in on itself, every door leading to a new, impossible exhibit. I passed rooms with ceilings that stretched into darkness, walls covered in breathing wallpaper, a chapel filled with faceless brides. Then I saw it again, the figure in the glass. Except this time, it wasn't inside the cube. It was behind me. I didn't look back. I ran until I collapsed. I woke up on the floor of the security office. 6:01 a.m. Everything was back to normal. The monitors were on. The exhibits were in place. And in the center of the desk was a photo. A black and white picture of me. Inside a display case. A small placard read, "Night Watchman, 2024 to 2025. Still believes he's alive." I haven't gone back, but the museum still exists. I see it sometimes in my dreams, dark hallways, moving shadows, the glass figure closer every time. And last night, someone left another envelope at my door. Inside was $1,200 and a new key card. This one has no name, just one word: exhibit.